Yeah, I don't see the feed yet, so.
All right, let me know when we can go.
I'll give it to you after this commercial.
All right, thank you.
Offering you a low-pressure sales process and passing our low overhead savings on to you. Providing a Ford-certified service department with senior master technicians. Fixing it right the very first time. A great selection of new Fords and pre-owned and new and used ATVs. And trailers including Wilson, Sharp, PJ, Big Tex, just to name a few. Stop by Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore or PioneerGarage.com.
The following is a presentation of Dakota Radio Group Sports and DRGnews.com.
And we welcome you back to the Hyde County Memorial Auditorium in Highmore as we get ready for our second game of our doubleheader here tonight as the Wessington Springs Spartans get set to take on the Highmore Harrold Pirates. Wessington Springs, they enter the ball game this evening with an overall record of 2-3 victories over Hitchcock, Tulare, and Sunshine Bible Academy last night as they defeated the Crusaders 71-65 in overtime. They have also had losses to Faulkton, Mitchell Christian, and Corsica Stickney as the Spartans are now 2-3 on the season. They take on Highmore Harrold, who is 1-2 on the year. Highmore Harrold with a victory over Wolsey Wessington, sandwiched between two losses. The season opener here in Highmore against Jones County, where they came up short, and they were also defeated on Tuesday night by Kimball White Lake by a final of 69-60. So they are 1-2. Wessington Springs is 2-3 as we get set to go to work. Time for tonight's starting lineups brought to you by the Jet Lanes and Presho. The starters first for Wessington Springs. At one guard, we'll see Tyler Cole, a 5'10 sophomore. The other guard, Isaac Kolosik. Kolosik is a 6'1 senior. Cooper Haney at one forward, a 6'2 sophomore. Trevor Schmidt is the other forward. He is a 6'1 senior. The starting center for Wessington Springs is Jacob Mesmer. Mesmer is a 6'4 sophomore. Cole and Kolosik, the guards. Haney and Schmidt, the forwards. Mesmer at center for the Wessington Springs Spartans, who enter the contest tonight with an overall record of 2-3. The head coach of the Wessington Springs Spartans is Alan Walls, and we'll bring you the Highmore Harrold starters next.
Line them up and knock them down. The starting lineup on KPLO is brought to you by Jet Lanes and Presho. Jet Lanes invites you in for great food and great fun on the lanes. Challenge your friends to a match or just hang out and relax. Enjoy a full menu including steaks, burgers, and made-to-order pizzas. You can also watch your favorite game on the big screen. Jet Lanes and Presho, downtown P-Town's #1 fun spot and a proud sponsor of our local high school athletes.
For the Highmore Harrold Pirates tonight at one guard, we will see Dylan McDonald. McDonald is a 5'8 senior. The other guard is Darian Schmidt. Schmidt is a 5'7 senior. The forward's Remington Painter, a 6'2 sophomore. And the other forward, Tremaine Eagle Thunder Alger, he is a 6'3 senior. The starting center for Highmore Harrold is Jarrett Blumenrader. Blumenrader is a 6'5 senior. McDonald and Schmidt, the guards. Painter and Eagle Thunder Alger, the forwards. Blumenrader at center. The Highmore Harrold Pirates enter the ballgame tonight with an overall record of 1-2. And the head coach of the Highmore Harrold Pirates is Justin Bonnickson. We invite you to stay with us during our post game. We'll bring you the KPLO Midwest Cooperative Player of the Game. We'll have that for you during our broadcast tonight. The South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you to avoid a kiss with death. Always plan a designated driver. You're listening to coverage of regional high school basketball on KPLO 94.5 FM, Reliance, Chamberlain, Highmore, Harrold, and Wessington Springs, and 100.5 FM in Pierre Fort Pierre. With John Neff at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. Our tip-off is brought to you by the Harry Case Chevrolet in Chamberlain and Harry Case Ford in Winter. They have a nice lineup of late model pickups. Harry Case for the right vehicle at the right price. As Highmore Harrold will win the tip, they'll go to work first. And here is Tremaine Eagle Thunder Alger. He'll send the skip pass and a 3-ball taken. That is Dylan McDonald from the wing. Shot is up, no good. Offensive rebound, though, to Jarrett Blumenrader. He'll put it up and in. He gets the hoop and the harm and a chance at a three-point play to open up the ball game for Highmore Harrold. The personal on Jacob Mesmer, the sophomore, picks up his first foul. And Blumenrader from the line puts the free throw up and good. And Highmore Harrold off to a good start. They have a 3-0 lead. The Spartans with their first possession. Trevor Schmidt, nice pass inside Kolosik, and a whistle and a foul, and it is on Blumenrader. Jarrett will pick up his first, and that was a good flash to the rim there by Kolosik, and a nice pass along the baseline as well. Isaac Kolosik, the 6'1 senior, will shoot 2 free throws. As the first is up, and it is no good. 3-0 is our score as we work early here in this opening quarter. And here is the second free throw. That is up. That is no good. But the rebound to Wessington Springs. And a foul is going to be called on Highmore Harrold. Jacob Mesmer got the offensive rebound, and then the foul called on Remington Painter. Painter will pick up his first foul. And Wessington Springs will trigger the inbound as Kolosik will put it in play, kind of put it up for grabs, and it's stolen away. Here is Highmore Harrold. They will push it the other way. McDonald shovel pass inside Painter. Shot is up, no good. Darian Schmidt will get the offensive rebound. Here is Blumenrader from up top. 3 ball is up and good. Jarrett Blumenrader from downtown. And it is 6-0 Pirates. Wessington Springs from the free throw line. Mesmer with a 15-footer up and no good. Highmore Harrold with the rebound. Lead pass Painter to the rim. Layup is good. Remington Painter scores the 2 and a timeout taken. And a fast start for Highmore Harrold, the first minute of the ball game, and they have an 8-0 lead. 30-second timeout taken. We're back in 30 on KPLO.
The Prairie Post and Presho and Farmers Union Oil Company of Presho, Reliance, Draper, and Murdo are proud sponsors of high school athletics. Farmers Union Oil Company is your local supplier for bulk gas, diesel fuel, and propane, along with other farm and ranch needs. At the Prairie Post and Presho, they invite you in for hot food on the go, a cold beverage in the casino and lounge, and a quick place to fuel up with Cenex brand quality fuels with 24-hour pay-at-the-pump service. Stop and see the friendly folks at Prairie Post and Farmers Union Oil Company in Presho, Reliance, Draper, and Murdo, bringing you the KPLO Prairie Post pregame show.
Timeouts are brought to you by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge in Presho, and your next timeout, stop by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge for a great meal and beverage. 8-0 is our score. Here is Wessington Springs out of the timeout. Mesmer from the free throw line, up and good. Jacob Mesmer from the left elbow scores the first 2 points of the ball game for Wessington Springs. It is 8-2. Here is Highmore Harrold, lob inside, and Jarrett Blumenrader will score the bucket. He is off to a fast start, the 6'5 senior now, with 8 points. 10-2 is our score. 90 seconds into the opening quarter. Here's an off-balance 3 taken by Tyler Cole. Offensive rebound, Wessington Springs. Mesmer from the block right side. His jumper is up and good. And it's now 10-4, and a whistle and a traveling violation called on Highmore Harrold. It will be their first turnover of the ball game, as Wessington Springs with another opportunity, as they've been able to come out and score a couple buckets after they settled down after that timeout they took. Mesmer, now Cole with it. He'll work the round-the-back dribble, goes to the right elbow, nowhere to go there. So they'll pass off. Slashing to the rim was Trevor Schmidt, but the ball knocked loose. It is still loose. Wessington Springs will come away with it. High post Mesmer. Down low it comes to Schmidt, and he'll work in the lane and travel. Traveling violation on Wessington Springs, their second turnover of the ball game. Gives the ball to Highmore Harrold, leading by a 10-4 score as we work to the 5.5 minute mark of this opening quarter. It is McDonald on the left side, inside Remington Painter. Nice pass from Tremaine Eagle Thunder Elger as he slashed to the rim. Painter caught it off his hip, but just went right to the rim and draws the foul. Isaac Kolosik with the personal. That will be his first. And it will put Remington Painter to the free throw line. The 6'2 sophomore will shoot 2. Free throw number 1 is offline, and it is no good. 10-4 is our score. We work here in the opening quarter. Final game before the Christmas break for both of these teams. Second free throw by Painter is up, and it is good. Of course, this year the Activities Association has mandated that you have to have 5 days off during the Christmas break as Wessington Springs throws the basketball away, and that's going to be a short turnaround for Highmore Harrold's boys. They will have to take 5 days off from today, which means they can practice on the 27th as the three is taken. That is up and good. Jarrett Blumenrader will hit the three. 14-4 is our score, and now good defense by Highmore Harrold, forcing a Wessington Springs turnover. Here is McDonald. Blumenrader at the top. Tremaine Eagle Thunder Alger. He'll work from the top. Shovel pass inside Painter. He'll put it up and in, and that is just good. Unselfish basketball on the part of Highmore Harrold. 16-4 is our score as Highmore Harrold has another little mini point explosion, and they have pushed it to a double-digit lead. Here is Cooper Haney at the top. He'll drive and fire. Shot is no good. Rebound and a foul. Going to be called on Wessington Springs. Foul will be on Jacob Mesmer, and for Mesmer, that will be his second foul. Mesmer is going to have to check out of the ball game, and so far, he has scored the only points in the ball game for the Spartans. So Highmore Harrold will head the other way. Tremaine Eagle Thunder Alger tries to lob inside, wound up getting the basketball back. He'll go strong to the rim. Shot is up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Wessington Springs. Kolosik, now Cole, as he pushes it across half court. Now it's Kolosik at the top of the key and back around the perimeter. Ball is tipped by Darian Schmidt and out of bounds. Wessington Springs will again have to inbound it, and they'll put it in play. Here's Tyler Cole. Isaac Kolosik working to the halfway mark of the opening quarter. 16-4 is our score. Here is Cole working against Dylan McDonald. Use the dribble up, passes it cross court. Ball is tipped once again and free. And finally, foul's going to be called. It's on Jarrett Blumenrader, and that will be his second. And Highmore Harrold will have to go to their bench as they put Telson Cowan into the ball game. And Jarrett Blumenrader will check out. A 16-4 lead as Highmore Harrold has the 12-point advantage. Here's Cooper Haney with a nice move on the left side for Wessington Springs. He'll score the two, and that cuts the deficit down to 10. Eagle Thunder Alger on the wing left side. He loses the basketball this time, and it is a turnover for Highmore Harrold. 16-6 is our score. 3:40 remaining in the quarter. Haney, now Cole with it. He'll cross over and drive. Shovel pass to the baseline. Now back to Haney in the lane, and he has a shot blocked, but foul occurred as he put the shot up, so free throws are upcoming. Telson Cowan with the block, but foul's going to be called on Tremaine Eagle Thunder Alger, and that will be his first foul. And going to the free throw line, the 6'2 sophomore Cooper Haney for Wessington Springs. First free throw is up, and it is good. 16-7 now, as Wessington Springs has scored the last 3 points of this quarter. Here's the second free throw. That is up, no good. Offensive rebound, Kolosik. He'll put it up and in, and he'll have an opportunity at a three-point play, and a nice hustle play made there by Jason Kolosik. And the foul committed by Telson Cowan. Cowan will pick up his first foul, and for Highmore Harrold, that is their 5th team foul. As Kolosik tries to complete the three-point play, and his free throw is up, and it is good. 16-10, and a good comeback by the Spartans here as of late, as they have cut a 12-point lead in half, and now Wessington Springs will dig in on the defensive end, playing a 2-3 zone. Here is Tremaine Eagle Thunder Alger on the drive, tries to leave it inside and throws the basketball away. Third turnover for Highmore Harrold as Wessington Springs will head the other way. Kolosik for three. That shot is no good. Eagle Thunder Alger with the rebound. He'll slash to the rim. Shot is up and good. 18-10 is our score. Inside of 3 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. That basket by Eagle Thunder Alger stopped a 6-0 run by Wessington Springs. As now the Spartans will work with it inside. They lose the handle and it's turned over, and Highmore Harrold will head the other way. On the left wing, Eagle Thunder Alger. McDonald on the wing right side. He'll step into the lane, kick it back out. Eagle Thunder Alger for three. Shot is up, no good. Darian Schmidt with the rebound. Back out front it goes, and another opportunity, another possession for Highmore Harrold. Remington Painter tripped up on the baseline, and a foul's going to be called on the Spartans. It will be on Trevor Schmidt. Schmidt with his first foul, and Shiloh Bale into the ball game for Highmore Harrold. Wessington Springs will go to their bench as well. We'll see Mason Shelsky, a 6'3" freshman for the Spartans. Dylan McDonald will inbound as it comes to Bale. Now Eagle Thunder Alger. McDonald once again. Down to working to 2 minutes remaining in the quarter. High pass to Painter, and we're going to have another foul called on Wessington Springs, and this time it will be whistled on Lane Ollinger. Sophomore just checked into the ball game. He picks up his first foul, and that evens the foul situation at 5 each, pardon me. As both of these teams trying to set the tone with their defense. Eagle Thunder Alger, cross-court pass Schmidt. Now McDonald to Alger. Back out it comes Schmidt. Pass inside, Painter to the rim. He'll draw another foul, and that's just good ball movement, loosening up that 2-3 zone, and then they're able to get the ball inside, and another foul committed by Wessington Springs, and it will be the second on Trevor Schmidt, and it will put Remington Painter to the free throw line to shoot 2, as the first is up, and it is good. 19-10 is our score. Garrett Brandenburg in for Wessington Springs, as they have had to go to their bench a lot deeper than they planned on, I think, in this opening quarter. Second free throw is up. That rims in and out, no good. Tremaine Eagle Thunder Alger will get the rebound. He'll put that up, no good. Painter with the offensive rebound. He'll put it up and in, and Remington Painter getting the job done. The sophomore with 8 first quarter points. 21-10 is our score as Highmore Harrold pushes it back up to an 11-point advantage, as Wessington Springs will work with the basketball. Entry pass inside, and a whistle and a foul. Mason Shelsky was fouled. I believe it's Remington Painter, but we'll wait for the official call, and Painter will pick up his second foul. Team foul number 6 for Highmore Harrold. Wessington Springs with 6 team fouls as well. The defense intensity from both of these teams is going to prove costly, and we're going to see a lot of free throws in quarter number 2. Jumper by the Spartans is up, no good. They'll get the offensive rebound and another chance at it. They'll slash into the lane, lose the basketball for the moment. The ball will go out of bounds, and it will belong to Highmore Harrold. And that will be a turnover for Wessington Springs, and Highmore Harrold may have caught a break on that one, as the Pirates will work with the basketball. Here is Schmidt, inside Painter, who's had the hot hand. Back out to Schmidt. Eagle Thunder Alger, now Schmidt. They'll post up Painter once again in the lane. Shot is up short. Schmidt will hustle and get the rebound. And a second chance opportunity. Dylan McDonald with a 3-ball, and that is up and good. Dylan McDonald will hit the 3. It is the third 3 for Highmore Harrold here in this opening quarter. And they lead by a 24-10 score. And now a tie-up and a jump ball called. And good defense applied there by Highmore Harrold. The possession arrow will point towards the Spartans, though, as they will keep possession. It'll be Isaac Kolosik who will inbound the basketball on the sideline as it comes to the corner. And on the drive, it is Garrett Brandenburg who loses the basketball out of bounds. And for Wessington Springs, team foul number 7. Or pardon me, turnover number 7. And Highmore Harrold will head the other way. 30 seconds remain in the quarter. Shot clock and game clock are basically in sync. So the Pirates could run down a good portion of what remains here in the opening quarter. And they're going to head to the locker, or head to the bench with at least a 14-point lead. Eagle Thunder Alger on the right wing as he dribbles it up to the top of the key. He'll slash to the rim, but the ball knocked away. He'll get it back. 3 seconds, 2. Eagle Thunder Alger at the buzzer. Shot is up, no good, and that is the end of quarter number 1. Scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. I invite you to check out my large selection of new and used farm equipment, including scraper tire scrapers. Check them out online at darrenboylesales.com. And we will take a timeout. And we'll be back in 1 minute on KPLO.
The attorneys at May Adam Law Firm have been serving South Dakotans statewide since 1881. Whether you have questions about family law, you want an estate plan, you need legal advice on a business deal or an agricultural transaction, or you've been injured in an accident, the May Adam lawyers will represent you in life's most important decisions. We are located in Pierre and have been traveling across the state protecting our clients' legal rights. Call May Adam at 224-8803 and ask for Katie, or visit our website, mayadam.net.
Shine, the state senior health insurance program, and the Office of Attorney General, Division of Consumer Protection are fighting fraud and abuse in the healthcare system. If you have Medicare, you can help by guarding your Medicare number. Don't share it with anybody who contacts you by telephone, email, or in person. Medicare will never contact you for your Medicare number or other personal information. To report potential fraud, waste, or abuse, call Consumer Protection at 1-800-300-1986. That's 1-800-300-1986.
With John Neff at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. We would like to thank those of you joining us worldwide at drgnews.com or on our YouTube channel. You can send me an email. My email address is darrenboyle@dakotaradiogroup.com. Here is Highmore Harrold with the basketball as we start the second quarter. And Remington Painter going to the rim. Shot is no good. Rebound pulled down by Wessington Springs. The Spartans will drive. Here is Tyler Cole to the rim. But he had nowhere to go once he got there, so back out front it comes. Mason Shelsky on the right wing. High post, Jacob Mesmer. Turnaround jumper is no good. Mesmer back in the ball game after picking up 2 fouls early in the opening quarter. Ball is loose. They'll battle for it. And alternating possession after a jump ball called, but belonged to Wessington Springs. Peyton McDonald, Ryan Beckler into the ball game for Highmore Harrold. And here is a runner that is up and no good by Mason Shelsky. Tremaine Eagle Thunder Alger will get the rebound. He'll try to go coast to coast. Puts the shot up too strong and no good. And Wessington Springs will come away with the rebound. Cooper Haney got the rebound. He'll bring the across half court with the dribble, and a whistle. Traveling violation is called. Wessington Springs with the turnover. It will be their 8th turnover of the ball game, as Wessington Springs, or Highmore Harrold rather, will go to their bench. Carter Lamont will check in. He is a 5'7" freshman. So with the 14-point advantage, Highmore Harrold has the luxury of letting some of the youngsters play, and by doing that in a ball game like this, you have the opportunity to create some depth. And still early in the season, that's what you got to be about for all of these teams. As 3 by McDonald is up no good. Offensive rebound, Ryan Beckler. That shot won't go. Inside it comes. Another offensive rebound for Highmore Harrold. Remington Painter got it but couldn't finish. And finally, the Spartans will come away with the basketball. Here is Tyler Cole across half court. Entry pass inside. It's tipped and loose. Picked up by the Spartans. Jacob Mesmer to the rim. That shot is no good. Rebound, Highmore Harrold. Foul going to be called on Wessington Springs. And we will walk to the other end for free throws as the foul whistled on Cooper Haney. Haney will pick up his first foul. And to the other end, free throws for Remington Painter. A 1-on-1 situation for the 6'2" sophomore. As he puts the free throw up, and it is no good. And Wessington Springs will come away with the rebound. 24-10 is our score. We work to the 6-minute mark remaining in this second quarter. As Wessington Springs passing to the left side. Ball is knocked away and loose and out of bounds. And there was almost a near pile up there as head coach Justin Bonington of Highmore Harrold had sent 5 players to the scorer's table to check in. And That's where the ball was knocked free, so a pretty serious pileup. But in the end, the ball will belong to Highmore Harrold. And a turnover on Wessington Springs, their 9th of the first half, and the Pirates will have it. Back into the ball game, Jared Blumenrader. Blumenrader triple covered. He throws the basketball away. Turnover on the Pirates as Wessington Springs still working hard on the defensive end. They'll work with it. Now the ball knocked free, tied up. Another jump ball called, and this time it will belong to Highmore Harrold. 24-10 is our score. That is the score that we had at the end of the opening quarter. It's a 14-point advantage for Highmore Harrold as Jared Blumenrader will fire a three from deep. It's offline and no good. The rebound is pulled down by Wessington Springs. Still looking for our first points of the second quarter. Wessington Springs will give it a try as they work with it out front. Garrett Brandenburg down low. Turnaround jumper by Mesmer is up, no good. Tip up won't go. That was Mason Shelsky who went strong to the rim, and then a foul is going to be called. It will be against the Spartans and will walk the other way for free throws. Jacob Mesmer with his third personal foul. And going to the free throw line for Highmore Harrold will be Jared Blumenrader. Blumenrader with 8 points, shooting a 1-and-1 after the 8th Wessington Springs team foul. And the free throw is up, and it is good. He'll earn that second one. 25-10 is our score, and at the 5:17 mark of the second quarter, our first points of the period. And here is the second free throw. That is up by Blumenrader. It is back ironed, and it is no good. Wessington Springs will come away with the rebound. Lane Ollinger across half court. Brandenburg down low. This is Shelsky dealing. Blumenrader there defensively, so the Spartans will pass off. Back up top. Brandenburg, fadeaway jumper is up and good. Garrett Brandenburg, the sophomore, knocks it home, and it's 25-13. And here is Tremaine Eagle Thunder Alger quickly to the rim, and a foul is going to be called on Wessington Springs. And that's what Highmore Harrold, one of the things that they didn't do when we saw them against Jones County to start the season, that they are doing tonight. Man, they get the ball up the floor in a hurry. Foul on Isaac Kolosik. It's his second foul and the 9th team foul on Wessington Springs as Tremaine Eagle Thunder Alger makes his first trip to the free throw line in the first half, and his first of 2 free throws is up no good. He has one more coming here. 25-13. The second free throw is no good. Wessington Springs will corral the rebound. The Spartans the other way, trailing by a dozen with 4:40 remaining in the quarter, and a whistle and a traveling violation called on Wessington Springs. Spartans with another turnover. That is their 11th of the first half. Highmore Harrold across half court. They throw the skip pass to Eagle Thunder Alger. It goes inside Blumenrader, and he is double covered down low, and the ball knocked away and out of bounds. And here come the Spartans once again. Trailing by a dozen, they'll get the ball inside. Shot is up, no good. Rebound is loose. Highmore Harrold will keep it alive. It finally will go out of bounds, and it will belong to Wessington Springs. It will be Isaac Kolosik who will trigger the inbound as he throws it out front. Then the ball is stolen away. McDonald up the floor. Layup is no good. Ryan Beckler went to the rim. Nice play by McDonald, but the Pirates come away empty. And we are at the halfway mark of the second quarter. 25-13 is our score. Here is Wessington Springs to the rim. Shot is up and no good. A foul is going to be called. Foul will be on Jared Blumenrader. That will be his third, and he'll have to go to the bench once again as we will get ready for free throws. And at the free throw line, this will be Garrett Brandenburg shooting 2. The first one is up good. Remington Painter will check back into the ballgame. 25-14 is our score. We have 3:58 remaining in the first half. Second free throw is up and good. Brandenburg will hit them both, and it's a 10-point ball game. Here's Highmore Harrold across half court. It is McDonald, Eagle Thunder Alger, now into the hands of Beckler. And back to McDonald as the Pirates will bring it back out front. Plenty of time on the shot clock for him as McDonald will step into a three. Shot is up, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Spartans. Shelsky will clear the rebound. Chance to get it into single digits here as they operate. Brandenburg, right side, out front, Kolosik. And back to the wing on the right. Here is Shelsky inside, kicks it out. Brandenburg steps to his left, tries to go off glass with a jumper. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Highmore Harrold. It is Eagle Thunder Alger slashing to the rim, and he is held up and a foul is called. And Highmore Harrold's going to get some more free throws, the 10th team foul, so a pair of free throws upcoming. Garrett Brandenburg, I believe, with the personal, and that will be his first. Tremaine Eagle Thunder Alger at the free throw line to shoot two. He's 0 of 2 in this first half. Free throw number one is up, and it is good. 26-15 is our score. We have 3:08 remaining here in this first half from the Hyde County Memorial Auditorium in Highmore. And we're going to have a lane violation called on Highmore Harrold as Dylan McDonald was going to try to come in and line up at the free throw lane, but he came in too late. So they'll wave off the second free throw, and Wessington Springs will try to take advantage. Here's Brandenburg up top for three. Shot is no good. Eagle Thunder Alger with the rebound. He'll slash to the paint, slash to the rim. Shot is no good. And the rebound pulled down by Wessington Springs. 2:40 remains in the quarter. As Wessington Springs will dump the ball inside, and the Spartans will turn it over once again as we head the other way. Eagle Thunder Alger on the right wing. It goes now to Beckler. Remington Painter now as things kind of get a little bit out of control, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Justin Bonnickson. A 30-second timeout with 2:28 remaining in the first half. 26-15 is our score. And we're back in 30 seconds on KPLO.
The staffs at Wilbur Ellis and Highmore, Blunt, and Miller wish the best of luck to the area high school sports athletes, and they're proud to bring you this game. Learning teamwork and dedication now provides great lessons for life and their wish to successful season. Just like the success the team at Wilbur Ellis strives to help their customers achieve in their farming operations. Put them to work for you. Call Blunt at 962-6161, Miller 853-2382, and Highmore at 852-2220. Wilbur Ellis, ideas to grow with.
Timeouts are brought to you by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge in Presho. And your next timeout, stop by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge for a great meal and beverage. First timeout used by Highmore Harrold in the first half as they turn the basketball over. Here's Wessington Springs the other way in a hurry, and they try a shovel pass across the lane, but Highmore Harrold, retreating defensively, knocks the basketball out of bounds. So the Spartans will put it in play from the left corner. Brandenburg with a long-range jumper that is up, no good. Rebound. And we're going to have a stoppage of play and a technical foul called on Wessington Springs. And so that will put Dylan McDonald to the free throw line to shoot two free throws. And the first of two free throws is up, and it is no good. 2:10 remains in the quarter. It is a 26-15 lead. Second free throw by McDonald is up and good, and now Highmore Harrold will have the basketball. I think what happened is Brandenburg said something, although there was nobody guarding him, so he couldn't have been asking for a foul. I think he was just more frustrated at himself, but he was definitely vocal about it. And that's where the technical came from. Here's Tremaine Eagle Thunder Alger to the rim. Shot is up and no good, but Remington Painter with the offensive rebound and putback. He is in double figures with 10, and it is 29-15. Here's Tyler Cole to the rim. That shot is no good. Painter with the rebound. Highmore Harrold will head the other way. Eagle Thunder Alger, now McDonald. Shovel pass inside to Painter as the ball is knocked free, but Highmore Harrold will get it back. Eagle Thunder Alger to the rim. Shot is no good. Painter with another offensive rebound, and he'll send it out top. A minute 25 remains in the quarter. A 14-point lead for Highmore Harrold. Here are the Pirates around the perimeter. McDonald on the wing left. Inside Painter. Shot is good. Count the basket. And a foul is called. And again for Highmore Harrold, that's just good, unselfish basketball. They get the hoop, they get the harm, and a chance at a three-point play. The foul will be whistled on Isaac Kolosik, and that will be his third foul. Peyton McDonald will check in. Ryan Beckler will check out. Remington Painter with 12 points in the first half, trying to complete the three-point play, and it is up and it is good. 32-15. 17-point advantage for Highmore Harrold is their biggest lead of the ballgame. As now the Spartans will work it across half court. Tyler Cole on the left sideline with around the back dribble. He'll bring it to the top of the key. Back around the perimeter it comes. Highmore Harrold just playing good straight up man-to-man here. They try to force a turnover, and they will. Dylan McDonald got a hand on it. Lane Ollinger trying to keep his dribble, and the ball is turned over. And Wessington Springs now with 14 turnovers in the ball game. And now Highmore Harrold has it with a chance to add to the 17-point advantage. Inside of a minute remains in the ball game, or in the second quarter, pardon me. We work here in the first half. It is a 32-15 score. Here's the lob inside, and Tremaine Eagle Thunder Alger will score the basket. He has 8 points now. 34-15 is our score. Cole down the lane. He is tripped up, and a foul going to be called on Highmore Harrold. We'll have free throws. Dylan McDonald with his first personal foul. Chase Cermak will enter the ballgame for Highmore Harrold as Remington Painter will check out. And Painter, as we mentioned before, has played very well in the first half. Here is Tyler Cole at the free throw line, shooting a 1-and-1. The free throw is up and no good. Highmore Harrold will get the rebound. The Pirates will deliberately work the ball across half court. We'll see what they do here if they try to hold for the final shot of the quarter. It has been a good first half for the Pirates as they lead by 19. McDonald at the top. Eagle Thunder Alger on the right side. He'll get a step to his right. Skip it cross court. It's Darian Schmidt with a three ball. That is up, no good. Rebound to Eagle Thunder Alger. He'll fire it off glass, up and good. And that is the end of the first half. And a circus play made there by Tremaine Eagle Thunder Alger to close out the first half of basketball. 36-15 is our halftime score. Scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the farm equipment available at the lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. Don't forget to check out the latest inventory at DarrenBoyleSales.com. Our Buy Right Seed halftime report is next on KPLO.
Ray Hybrids is dedicated to the success of their northern farmers. They provide industry-leading technology backed by agronomic expertise that fits the unique needs of local farmers. Choose Ray Hybrids for custom northern farming solutions. They know the north. Contact Buy Right Seeds in Miller or Darren Boyle Sales in Fort Pierre to learn more. Always read and follow stewardship and pesticide label directions.
Venture Communications is ready to streamline your business phones. With their next-generation communication system, Venture Hosted Phone Solutions, you'll never miss a call again. With auto-forwarding, you can receive your call on your mobile device or any place you wish. Voicemail messages are transferred directly to your email so you can listen to them anywhere. With minimal upfront cost and no unnecessary hardware, this system is a perfect fit for any business environment. All backed with local technician installation and support. Call Venture Communications, 852-2224, or log on to www.venturecom.net.
D&K Outpost. Elegant, formal fine dining. Nah, it's just some really good food.
If truly great food sounds good to you, then D&K in Highmore is the place. The steaks are served sizzling and will melt in your mouth. There's a homemade salad bar with prices that will have you saying it should be more than that. A comfortable place for the whole family with really great food is waiting at D&K.
Good times, great food. The D&K, Highmore, South Dakota.
Heartland Financial Services, Inc. is a family-owned insurance business that understands values, relationships, honesty, and integrity is what it takes to make a business strong. Everyone at Heartland Financial Services, Inc. strives to uphold those virtues. They are committed to their communities and customers. Heartland Financial Services, Inc. offers home, auto, health, life, farm, crop, livestock, and business insurance. Heartland Financial Services, Inc. has locations in Highmore, Tulare, Redfield, Wessington, and Huron. Heartland Financial Services, Inc. is a proud supporter of all Highmore Harrold school activities. Heartland Financial Services, Inc. Insurance you can count on. Dakota Veterinary Clinic in Miller and Highmore specialize in large animal herd and OB work. Dr. Becky and Dr. Laura at Dakota Vet take pride in partnering with you to find ways to optimize your herd health. Over the past year, Dakota Vet, along with Midwest Ag, have helped clients maximize available rebates from manufacturers, saving local producers over $100,000. Let them help put money back in your pocket in 2019. Call Dakota Vet Clinic in Miller at 853-0034 and in Highmore at 852-2586. Heartland State Bank is an independent and locally owned bank established in 1909. They've grown to serve the communities of Redfield, Tulare, Wessington, and Highmore. The friendly and knowledgeable staff is ready to assist you with your personal or commercial accounts and loan services. They also offer convenient online banking and mobile banking. Heartland State Bank is proud to be the bank that provides uptown services with a hometown touch. Find out for yourself. See them in Redfield, Tulare, Wessington, and Highmore. Heartland State Bank, member FDIC.
Back here at the Hyde County Memorial Auditorium in Highmore, we are at halftime of our second game of our doubleheader of high school girls and boys basketball. We are at halftime of the boys game in a big first half for Highmore Harrold as they lead Wessington Springs by a 36-15 score. Highmore Harrold with a 24-10 lead at the end of the opening quarter. Both teams cooled off offensively a lot as both teams scored half as many points in the second quarter as they did in the first, as Highmore Harrold scored 12 in quarter number 2, Wessington Springs with 5, and now a 21-point lead for the Pirates at the halftime break. We look at individual scoring. For Wessington Springs, they are led by Jacob Mesmer, who got off to a fast start offensively for Wessington Springs, but he got in foul trouble, picked up 2 fouls in the opening quarter in a hurry as he scored 2 quick baskets for the Spartans. He went to the bench for the remainder of the opening period, came out in quarter number 2, picked up his 3rd right away, and he had to go back to the bench, but finished with 4 points. Garrett Brandenburg with 4 points, 3 for Cooper Haney, and 3 points in the ball game for Isaac Kolasic. And that is a total of 15 for Highmore, or for Wessington Springs, pardon me. Wessington Springs goes to the free throw line 8 times in the first half, and they were 4 of 8 from the free throw line. And Wessington Springs with 14 turnovers in the first half of basketball. For Highmore Harrold, they are led by Remington Painter, the 6'2 sophomore. Has scored 13 points. Tremaine Eagle Thunder Elmer with 10. Jarrett Blumenrader with 9. He has dealt with foul trouble throughout the first half for Highmore Harrold as well. Also, for the Pirates, Dylan McDonald adds 4 points to the cause. That is a total of 36 for Highmore Harrold. The Pirates go to the free throw line 14 times in the first half. They were 7 of 14 from the free throw line, and they committed 6 turnovers in the first half of basketball. Don't forget to join us Sunday for Minnesota Vikings football on KPLO. The Vikings, who are battling for playoff position, basically if the Vikings win out, They should make the NFC playoffs as a wild card. They got to take care of business on the road against the Detroit Lions. That game's scheduled for noon. Vikings pregame at 11 a.m. on your home for Minnesota Vikings football, KPLO. Our next action of high school basketball will be a week from tonight. On Friday, we will be in Chamberlain, and we'll bring you the final two games of the East-West Classic. At around 6:30, it will feature Chamberlain's girls basketball team taking on the Lady Scotties of Phillip. Chamberlain versus Sisseton will be the nightcap, and we'll have that game, or both of those games, for you on KPLO. We'll also have the Highmore Harrold Stanley County doubleheader next Saturday night on the 29th of December as both teams get in action after the Christmas break. 36-15 is our halftime score, and we'll be back with third quarter action after we break for 3 minutes on KPLO.
Good luck to all the Highmore Harrold teams from the Highmore Harrold, which has been serving the Highmore and Harrold area, distributing the local newspaper each week for 136 years. The Herald offers all types of commercial printing, black and white or color copy and fax service. They can order wedding and party supplies, and they're your local distributor for Watkins products. Plus, they're your local Buell's Laundry drop-off location. See them for stadium chairs and support the local team in style and comfort. They also invite you to check out home events on the Venture Channel 381. That's the Highmore Herald newspaper in Highmore.
Count on Mike's Tire and Repair in Highmore for your automotive repair and tire needs. Mike Wirtz is proud to be a part of the Highmore community and is ready to help you with your new or used tires and tire repair, along with other light mechanical work, like brake service and oil changes. He carries Cenex oils and auto parts. He also has fuel at the pumps and can fill your propane bottles. That's Mike's Tire and Repair, Highmore.
Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply has all of your farming and ranching needs covered. As fall sets in and we are headed into colder weather, check out the selection of key bibs, coats, jeans, thermal long johns, and jackets, youth mud boots, snow boots, and muck boots to size 16. A large variety of hats and gloves to 3X, bandanas, and rayon scarves, hunting licenses, ammo, and no hunting signs. And for the vehicles, extension cords, antifreeze, and diesel supplements. Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply, 1310 North Broadway in Miller, or call 853-0026. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 to 6:30, and Sunday, 10 to 2.
Highmore Health is a 44-bed skilled care facility that provides quality care in a home-like atmosphere. The staff at Highmore Health will treat your family member like they are one of their own, providing daily activities, physical, occupational, and speech therapy. They're Medicare and Medicaid certified. Highmore Health looks forward to continuing to provide quality, loving care for their residents and families, as well as exploring innovative new options for services as they look to the future. For more information or a tour, call 605-852-2255. At Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore, we've been building partnerships for life by treating our customers right, offering you a low-pressure sales process and passing our low overhead savings on to you, providing a Ford-certified service department with senior master technicians, fixing it right the very first time, a great selection of new Fords and pre-owned and new and used ATVs, and trailers including Wilson, Sharp, PJ, Big Tex, just to name a few. Stop by Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore or PioneerGarage.com. The staffs at Wilbur Ellis and Highmore, Blunt, and Miller wish the best of luck to the area high school sports athletes, and they're proud to bring you this game. Learning teamwork and dedication now provides great lessons for life and their wish to successful season. Just like the success the team at Wilbur Ellis strives to help their customers achieve in their farming operations. Put them to work for you. Call Blunt at 962-6161, Miller 853-2382, and Highmore at 852-2220. Wilbur Ellis, ideas to grow with.
Well, we get back to action, and as Highmore Harrold, or Wessington Springs, had the ball first, it was a runner by Trevor Schmidt that is up no good, and Highmore Harrold headed the other way. A runner by Remington Painter wouldn't go, and Jacob Mesmer will score for Wessington Springs. So it's 36-17 as we get going here in this third quarter. With John Neff at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. Here is Highmore Harrold getting the ball inside. A runner up and no good by Jarrett Blumenrader. Rebound pulled down. Here is Wessington Springs the other way. Tyler Cole on the move. He'll go to the rim. That shot is no good. Rebound to Blumenrader. The Eagle Thunder Elger up the floor to Schmidt, and Schmidt will draw a foul as players hit the deck. Foul will be on Cooper Haney, and that will be his second. And One of the Spartans just trailing the play. I believe that Mason Shelsky. He appears to be shaken up as he will work his way to the sidelines, and Isaac Kolosik will check back in. Darian Schmidt at the free throw line for Highmore Harrold, the only starter who has not scored for the Pirates as of yet. The senior will take the first free throw. It's back ironed, and it is no good. Some scores to pass on for you. In boys basketball, Sioux Falls O'Gorman defeated Pierce 77-40. In girls basketball, Sioux Falls O'Gorman defeated Pierce 56-47. And in boys basketball tonight, Sully Buttes defeats Wall by a final of 72-35. Darian Schmidt will make the second free throw. And it's a 20-point ball game at 37-17, and Wessington Springs will throw the basketball away as the pass goes out of bounds. So Highmore Harrold will have it once again. Their starters are out there. McDonald, Schmidt, Eagle Thunder, Alger, Painter, and Blumenrader. High post Blumenrader, down low Painter, back out to Blumenrader. Three ball is up, it's back ironed and no good. And the rebound to Darian Schmidt. He'll go strong to the rim and he'll draw a foul. Nice play there by Darian Schmidt, who got the offensive rebound and went strong to the rim. But not a shooting foul, or they're going to call that a travel. So that's a turnover on Highmore Harrold. The Spartans will have it here. They try to feed it inside, but the Pirates will steal it back. Here's Tremaine Eagle Thunder Alger. Leaves it down low for Painter. Now it's loose, and Highmore Harrold turns the basketball over. Their ninth turnover of the ball game. Or pardon me, their eighth turnover. As Wessington Springs will head the other way, and a whistle, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Wessington Springs. A full timeout here with 2 minutes gone in the third quarter. 37-17 is our score. Highmore Harrold leads, and we're back in 1 minute on KPLO.
Venture Communications is ready to streamline your business phones. With their next-generation communication system, Venture Hosted Phone Solutions, you'll never miss a call again. With auto-forwarding, you can receive your call on your mobile device or any place you wish. Voicemail messages are transferred directly to your email so you can listen to them anywhere. With minimal upfront cost and no unnecessary hardware, this system is a perfect fit for any business environment. All backed with local technician installation and support. Call Venture Communications, 852-2224, or log on to www.venturecom.net.
D&K Outpost. Elegant, formal fine dining. Nah, it's just some really good food.
If truly great food sounds good to you, then D&K in Highmore is the place. The steaks are served sizzling and will melt in your mouth. There's a homemade salad bar with prices that will have you saying it should be more than that. A comfortable place for the whole family with really great food is waiting at D&K.
Good times, great food. The D&K, Highmore, South Dakota.
Wessington Springs with the basketball out of the timeout. Jacob Mesmer in the lane. Shot is no good. Rebound Highmore Harrold. They go inside to Jarrett Blumenrader. Blumenrader will score the two, and that was a nice feed from Tremaine Eagle Thunder Alger. He scored or drew the defense and then was able to force the turnover or knock it down. Here is a turnover on Wessington Springs, and Remington Painter misses the layup. And Wessington Springs will head the other way. Here's Tyler Cole across the half-court stripe. Cooper Haney at the top of the key, down low. Shot by Jacob Mesmer is blocked. Rebound pulled down by Highmore Harrold. Here's Darian Schmidt to the right wing. Up top, Dylan McDonald. McDonald will get into the free throw lane. Fire from 15. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Jacob Mesmer. And Wessington Springs will head the other way. Inside of 5 minutes remain here in the third quarter. It's a 22-point lead for Highmore Harrold. And here is Jacob Mesmer to the rim, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Remington Painter. Painter will pick up his third foul, and Jacob Mesmer will go to the free throw line and shoot a pair of free throws. Mesmer with 4 first-half points, and then he got himself in foul trouble. He is well rested coming into this third quarter. He'll put the first free throw up and no good. The 6'4" sophomore has also scored a basket in the third quarter. He has 6 points as of now. And he'll attempt the second free throw. That one is up and good. And it's a 39-18 ball game. Highmore Harrold across half court. We saw both teams apply full court pressure early as Highmore Harrold throws the basketball away. Another turnover for them, their third of the quarter. And here is Wessington Springs the other way, and Wessington Springs will lose the basketball out of bounds. And they have turned it over 4 times in the quarter as well. And now the officials are going to confer, and they're going to give the basketball to Wessington Springs. So now the Spartans will inbound from deep in the corners. Kolosik puts it in play, and then the ball is kicked. There is 26 seconds on the shot clock for Wessington Springs. As Kolosik will put it in play once again. Lane Ollinger in the ballgame. They will go inside to Mesmer. Shot is up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Chase Cermak. Highmore Harrold will head the other way. Here is Blumenrader in the lane, loses the handle. It's turned over. Here is Wessington Springs the other way, and they turn the basketball over. And both teams right now, anyway, trying to do just a little bit too much as Jared Blumenrader will check out. And checking into the ball game will be Shiloh Bale. It is a 39-18 score as we work to the halfway mark of the quarter. Here is McDonald on the left wing. Bale deep in the corner. Back out to the wing as McDonald will drive and fire. Shot is up short. Rebound loose, and it is still loose. Kept alive by the Pirates. I think last touched by Highmore Harrold, and good hustle there by Shiloh Bale as he kept that play alive. And now Highmore Harrold will throw in from the side as Mason Shelsky will check in for the Spartans, and Trevor Schmidt, who was a little shaken up there, will check out of the ball game for the moment. 39-18 is our score. Here is Highmore Harrold. Ryan Beckler in the ball game. He'll touch it on the left side. Here is Alger inside. He'll get a step on the defender, made a nice move, but it was so good that he traveled, and it will be turnover number 11 for Highmore Harrold. And both of these teams struggling to get going offensively. We have seen 3 points from each team so far in this third quarter. Here is Cooper Haney operating right side. Nice pass on the baseline to Jacob Mesmer. Mesmer will score the 2. He has 5 here in this third quarter. And it is 39-20. Dylan McDonald will launch a 3. That shot is up, no good. Rebound. Wessington Springs will come away with it. Spartans will head the other way. Pass up the floor, Mason Shelsky. Out front, Cooper Haney, and Haney making a move. It's called for a travel. It will be a turnover for Wessington Springs. Highmore Harrold will have the basketball, and more substitutions in the ball game. Darian Schmidt, Remington Painter back in the ball game also. We'll see Peyton McDonald back into the ball game for Highmore Harrold. 39-20 is our score. Tremaine Eagle Thunder Alger across half court. Darian Schmidt to Eagle Thunder Alger. Up top, McDonald. Back around the perimeter it comes. They try to force it into Painter, and he can't hang on. And part of that is just maybe being a little bit too aggressive offensively for Highmore Harrold, but give Wessington Springs credit. They remain to be active in the passing lanes and force a turnover. Highmore Harrold doing the same thing as they force a turnover. Here's Tremaine Eagle Thunder Alger to the rim. Shot is good. The basket will count, and a foul is called. Tremaine Eagle Thunder Alger with 12 points now, and he'll get a chance at a three-point play. The foul will be on Isaac Kolosik, and that will be his 4th foul. Tremaine's free throw is up, and it is good. And Wessington Springs will go to their bench. It is Trevor Schmidt entering the ball game as Kolosik will check out. A 22-point lead for Highmore Harrold. We have 2:35 remaining third quarter. Wessington Springs across half court to Mesmer on the baseline. He'll fire from 10. Shot is no good. Rebound Highmore Harrold. They'll push it. They run it across half court. Tremaine Eagle Thunder Alger, shovel pass inside. Remington Painter, and Painter will score the easy two. 44-20 now as we approach the 2-minute mark remaining in the third quarter. And again, Highmore Harrold knocks the ball out of bounds as they force or chase and attack the passing lane. Knock it out of bounds, and Wessington Springs will be forced to inbound it in front of their own bench. Jarrett Blumenrader back into the ball game for Highmore Harrold. Here is Jacob Mesmer with a runner that is up, no good. Rebound, Highmore Harrold. Eagle Thunder Alger across half court. He has it knocked out of his hands and out of bounds, and a good job defensively by Cooper Haney to make the play. And now the Pirates will put it in play once again. Here is Peyton McDonald, Darian Schmidt. Quickly inside, Remington Painter, high post Blumenrader around the perimeter. Eagle Thunder Alger in the lane. Nice up and under move. Shot is up good. Tremaine Eagle Thunder Alger with 15 points, 46-20. A 26-point advantage with 90 seconds remaining in the third. And Wessington Springs will throw the basketball away. Remington Painter making the defensive play for the Pirates. Eagle Thunder Alger throws it cross court. Darian Schmidt inside Blumenrader. They'll try to reverse it. Ball is tipped and stolen away. And here is Wessington Springs back the other way. That is 13 turnovers for Highmore Harrold, their 7th of this third quarter. As Wessington Springs has the ball knocked out of bounds. And it will remain with the Spartans as Dylan McDonald will check in. Tremaine Eagle Thunder Alger will check out. Minute 11 remains in the third quarter as Wessington Springs will inbound it and they'll turn it over. Here is Highmore Harrold on the move, and Peyton McDonald loses the handle and the ball goes out of bounds. So again, we'll swap turnovers, and we've had that happen several times in this ball game tonight. We saw both teams look pretty good offensively, especially Highmore Harrold in quarter number 1, where they scored 24 points. But after that, things have slowed down dramatically, and now Wessington Springs will lose the basketball out of bounds. And for them, that is their 23rd turnover, their 9th turnover of this third quarter. 46-20 is our score. And the Pirates with turnover issues of their own, as they have turned it over 8 times. Here's Jarrett Blumenrader on the inside. His shot is up and good. Blumenrader with 13 points now. And it is a 28-point ball game. Final seconds of quarter number 3. Here is Wessington Springs. Schelsky back out front. Mesmer around the perimeter. Here is Lane Ollinger as they try to post up Trevor Schmidt, and a whistle and a foul going to be called on Highmore Harrold. It will be on Peyton McDonald. The freshman will pick up his first. And it will be team foul number 2 of the second half. 48-20 is our score. Here's Wessington Springs on the baseline. Shot is up, no good. Rebound pulled down. Here is McDonald. Schmidt now. As they go to the baseline, this is Blumenrader strong to the rack, and the shot is good. Jarrett Blumenrader with 15 points. It is a 50-20 score, and here's a 3 at the buzzer by Lane Ollinger that is no good, and that brings us to the end of quarter number 3. Scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the large selection of farm equipment at my lot on Sale Barn Road and Ford Pier. Take advantage of great deals on all inventory during my inventory reduction event. Check it out at darrenboylesales.com. 50-20. Highmore Harrold has the lead, and we are back in 1 minute on KPLO.
Good luck to all the Highmore Harrold teams from the Highmore Harrold, which has been serving the Highmore and Harrold area, distributing the local newspaper each week for 136 years. The Herald offers all types of commercial printing, black and white or colored copy and fax service. They can order wedding and party supplies, and they're your local distributor for Watkins products. Plus, they're your local Buell's Laundry drop-off location. See them for stadium chairs and support the local team in style and comfort. They also invite you to check out home events on the Venture Channel 381. That's the Highmore Harrold newspaper in Highmore.
Count on Mike's Tire and Repair in Highmore for your automotive repair and tire needs. Mike Wirtz is proud to be a part of the Highmore community and is ready to help you with your new or used tires and tire repair. along with other light mechanical work, like brake service and oil changes. He carries Cenex oils and auto parts. He also has fuel at the pumps and can fill your propane bottles. That's Mike's Tire and Repair, Highmore.
$50-20 is our score as Highmore Harrold has the lead. They'll have the basketball to start the third quarter, and a three taken. That is Carter Lamont with the three. The shot is no good, but Highmore Harrold will get the rebound. Grady Asby out there. Ryan Beckler. We mentioned Carter Lamont, Shiloh Bale, and also number 33, Telson Cowan on the floor for Highmore Harrold as they try another perimeter jumper. It's no good, and as they battle for the rebound, it's a jump ball called, and that will give the possession arrow to Wessington Springs. And the Spartans will have it. Trevor Schmidt out there, Isaac Cole. A lot of their starters, Jacob Mesmer as well. Cole will drive, they feed it inside. Shot taken by Mason Shelsky. It is up and no good. Cooper Haney will complete the 5 on the floor for Wessington Springs here in this fourth quarter, pardon me. A 50-20 lead. We'll have a running clock here unless Wessington Springs can get it inside of 20. But a good way for Highmore Harrold to end the 20, or end their portion of the schedule before Christmas, as Highmore Harrold will commit a foul here, and Jacob Mesmer will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Shiloh Bale with his first personal foul. Pirates will be involved as part of the Parkston Classic, as they will be in action, I believe, on Friday, the 28th, and then they'll have the doubleheader on the 29th and against Stanley County that we'll have for you on KPLO. Peyton McDonald will check in. Telson Cowan will check out for Highmore Harrold. Mesmer makes the first free throw and has a chance here with the second, and that one is up and good. Jacob Mesmer now with 11 points to lead scoring for Wessington Springs. 50-22 is our score. Across the timeline, Highmore Harrold. They work it around the perimeter. Left wing, Peyton McDonald. They try to go high post. Ball is tipped and stolen away. 15 turnovers for Highmore Harrold. Here is Wessington Springs to the rim, and it's Cooper Haney to score the 2. 50-24. Here is McDonald. Tries to pass it inside, and a whistle and a foul. It's going to be called on Trevor Schmidt, and that will be his third. The third team foul whistled against Wessington Springs. Isaac Klausik will check back in for Wessington Springs. And checking out will be Trevor Schmidt. Highmore Harrold will inbound it. Here is Grady Asby to Peyton McDonald, who will launch the 3 and leave it short. Rebound Wessington Springs, who have scored the only points of this fourth quarter so far. Trailing by 26 as they operate here. Around the perimeter and a 3 taken. That is up and good. That is Dylan Shimke. It will be his first points of the ball game. 50-27. Across half court, Highmore Harrold. Justin Weisler in the ball game. He's a 5'7" freshman. It's Asby for 3. Grady Asby will hit the 3. 53-27 is our score. Inside of 5 minutes remain in this ball game. Highmore Harrold is in control. Kolosik on the drive, and pardon me, that is Garrett Brandenburg on the drive, but a foul is going to be whistled. It will be against Highmore Harrold. Ryan Beckler with his first foul. Carter Lamont will check out. Telson Cowan back in the ball game. As Kolosik will inbound it for the Spartans, but good defense, and that's a 5-second count. Good defense on the part of Highmore Harrold. The Spartans with their 24th turnover of the ball game, their 10th turnover of the second half. 53-27 is our score. Here are the Pirates working with it. Ryan Beckler on the left wing. Now it's Asby. He'll throw it cross court. Peyton McDonald to the elbow. Nowhere to go as he got up in the air, had to get rid of it, and winds up turning the basketball over. Here is Wessington Springs heading the other way. Kolosik on the wing, right side. He'll throw it cross court. Brandenburg. They'll post up down low. Here's Mason Shelsky on the move, up top and a three take, and that is up and good. Dylan Shimke. He hits his second three, and it's 50-30. Highmore Harrold with the basketball. McDonald, Asby, down low to Cowan. Back out it comes, and a three taken there. That is from Justin Weisler. It's up, no good. Rebound is pulled down by Wessington Springs. And again, if they can get it inside of 20, we'll be back to normal scoring. Kolosik from the elbow. Shot is no good. Offensive rebound, Wessington Springs. And then Highmore Harrold will steal it away. Turnover on the Spartans. Here is Ryan Beckler down the lane. He loses the basketball. That is turned over. And Wessington Springs will work the basketball across half court. 53-30 is our score. 2:50 remains. Here is Kolosik. Back out front and down low. Down turnaround jumper from Jacob Mesmer is up, no good. Rebound Highmore of Wessington Springs. The putback by Mason Shelsky is good, and he is fouled and will get a chance at a three-point play. Chase Cermak with the personal. That will be his first. As for Highmore Harrold, their starters are back in the ball game, and I think what their plan is here is to perhaps make sure they manage the clock here. And Wessington Springs will put their starters back in as well, or as many as they can. A couple of them are one of them for sure cannot come in because Mason Shelsky is at the free throw line. He'll try to complete the three-point play. The free throw is up and no good, and the rebound goes out of bounds. It will belong to Wessington Springs, and now Cooper Haney will re-enter the contest. They're going to give the ball to Highmore Harrold, though. Well, maybe not. They'll change their mind, and Wessington Springs will inbound it on the baseline. Working to 2 minutes remaining in this ball game. 53-32 is our score. Here's Trevor Schmidt on the move, gets to the lane. Off balance shot is up and no good. Rebound to Terrain Eagle Thunder Alger. Here is Darian Schmidt down low. Blumenrader can't hang on. The ball goes out of bounds as it pinballs this way and that, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Spartans. Highmore Harrold will put it in play. Dylan McDonald will trigger the inbounds play to Tremaine Eagle Thunder Alger. Now it's McDonald from the corner. He'll fire the three. Shot is no good. Rebound Mason Shelsky. Wessington Springs will push it. Up the floor, it's Cole to the corner. Schmidt. Trevor with a three. That shot is up, no good. Rebound Blumenrader, who will throw a long pass down the field or down the floor, and there is nobody home, and the ball will go out of bounds. 53-32 is our score. Shiloh Bale will check in also. Telson Cowan back in. Number 30, Chase Cermak. Number 3, Ryan Beckler. And the starters back in as we roll down to a minute remaining in the ballgame. And also Wessington Springs will put A.J. Neely into the contest. He is a 6'1 freshman. Also Draven Thompson will take his warm-up off and will check in at the next dead ball. Here is Cole to the rim. Layup is up and good. Tyler Cole will score the basket, and we'll have a stoppage of play so Draven Thompson can enter the contest. And Trevor Schmidt will check out. 45 seconds remain. Highmore Harrold will come away with the victory, although we are at regular scoring now for the remainder. We're down inside of a 20-point deficit. Give Wessington Springs credit for the way they have battled here in this fourth quarter. Highmore Harrold is going to prevail, though, as they come away with the victory. Remington Painter to the rim. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, or loose ball, picked up by Highmore Harrold. Now there's a scramble out front, and a whistle, and a foul called. And it will be on Tyler Cole, and that will be his first. And the Pirates will inbound it with 17 seconds remaining. It is a 53-34 score. Out front, the keep away game. Beckler back around the perimeter. Ball in the hands of Telson Cowan. He loses the basketball. Wessington Springs will steal it. Then they will throw the basketball away. 2 seconds, one, and a whistle, and a foul is going to be called, and it will be on Wessington Springs, and it will be whistled on Caden Moline, the freshman, with his first. And the inbounds will come in, and there's your ball game. 53-34. Highmore Harrold scores 3 points in that fourth quarter, but they had a 30-point advantage to work with, so they're able to come away and close out this ball game and pick up the victory. And for the Pirates, it is their second victory of the season. Scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the farm equipment available at the lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. Don't forget to check out DarrenBoyleSales.com. And we will be back with our post game after we take a break on KPLO.
Oakley Farm.
How did we do?
Or 852-2224.
Back here at the Hyde County Memorial Auditorium in Highmore, the Highmore Harrold Pirates complete the sweep as the boys victorious here, defeating Wessington Springs by a final of 53-34. If you missed it, Highmore Harrold's girls with a big second quarter, and a nice second half as they outlasted Wessington Springs 59-32 with the final in the girls portion, as Highmore Harrold's girls improved to 3-2 on the season. Highmore Harrold will go into the Christmas break with a 2-2 overall record as they get the win. Wessington Springs, with the loss, will drop to 2-4. Let's look at individual scoring in this ball game. First off, for Wessington Springs, they were led by Jacob Mesmer, who got off to a really fast start for the Spartans. He scored 4 points early, but then dealt with foul trouble and had to go to the bench for the remainder, or for a better part of the first half, and that really changed the attack, the game plan for Wessington Springs. But he came out and played well in the second half, and he is in double-figure scoring with 11 points. Dylan Shimke comes off the bench. He hits a couple threes in the second half and scores 6. 5 for Cooper Haney, 4 points off the bench for Garrett Brandenburg. And then it's 3 points for Isaac Kolasic, 3 points for Mason Shelsky, and 2 points in the ball game for Tyler Cole. And that is a total of 34 for Wessington Springs. The Spartans went to the free throw line 13 times in the ball game. They were 7 of 13 from the free throw line, and we mentioned turnovers were a big part of this ball game for both teams, and Wessington Springs turns it over 26 times tonight. For the Highmore Harrold Pirates, 3 double-figure scorers, Remington Painter, Tremaine Eagle Thunder Elger, and Jarrett Blumenrader. All 3 score 15 points tonight. 4 points for Dylan McDonald. Grady Asby off the bench hits a 3, and Darian Schmidt adds 1, and that is a total of 53 for Highmore Harrold. The Pirates go to the free throw line 19 times tonight. They were 9 of 19 from the free throw line. And the Pirates had turnover issues as well. They had just 6 turnovers in the first half, but they finished the ball game with 19 turnovers. But they do hang on and get the win here. Highmore Harrold led at the end of the first quarter by a 24-10 score. They outscore Wessington Springs 12-5 in the second quarter and had a 36-15 lead. But really just could not put Wessington Springs away. They did push it to a 30-point advantage in the third quarter, leading 50-30 when the buzzer sound. But Wessington Springs was able to battle against a running clock. They cut it down to a 19-point deficit at one point in the fourth quarter, and it finished at 19-point ball game at 53-34. So Wessington Springs continued to battle and came up short here as Highmore Harrold comes away with the victory. We will take one more timeout. We'll come back. We'll name our KPLO Midwest Cooperative Player of the Game, and we'll wrap up our coverage here from Highmore. You're listening to Regional High School Basketball from KPLO.
The staffs at Wilbur Ellis and Highmore Blunt.
All right.
This will be like a 90-seconder.
Yeah, you can play that Midwest Co-op ad too. That works.
More at 852-2220. Wilbur Ellis, ideas to grow with.
Venture Communications is ready to streamline your business phones. With their next-generation communication system, Venture Hosted Phone Solutions, you'll never miss a call again. With auto-forwarding, you can receive your call on your mobile device or any place you wish. Voicemail messages are transferred directly to your email so you can listen to them anywhere. With minimal upfront cost and no unnecessary hardware, this system is a perfect fit for any business environment. All backed with local technician installation and support. Call Venture Communications, 852-2224, or log on to www.venturecom.net.
D&K Outpost. Elegant, formal fine dining. Nah, it's just some really good food.
If truly great food sounds good to you, then D&K in Highmore is the place. The steaks are served sizzling and will melt in your mouth. There's a homemade salad bar with prices that will have you saying it should be more than that. A comfortable place for the whole family with really great food is waiting at D&K.
Good times, great food. The D&K, Highmore, South Dakota.
Did you know that CHS Midwest Cooperative Autumn Rewards provides qualified customers 0% interest and you don't have to give up any cash or volume discounts? That's right. At CHS Midwest Cooperative, we're working with you to provide lasting success. Customers receive full cash and volume discounts on industry-leading genetics, seed treatments, plus 0%. Your CHS Midwest Cooperative agronomist is ready to help you build a plan for success in 2019. Why wait? Contact CHS Midwest Cooperative today to learn more.
Well, we look at our player of the game nominees, and on the Wessington Springs side, it was a nice performance for Jacob Messmer, the 6'4" sophomore, leading the way for the Spartans as he scored 11 points tonight. On the Highmore Harrold side, Jarrett Blumenrader with 15 points, Tremaine Eagle Thunder Alger with 15, but we're going to go with Remington Painter as our player of the game. The 6'2" sophomore stepped up in the first half of tonight's ball game. After Jarrett Blumenrader got in foul trouble early, Remington Painter was able to come in and do some damage on the inside. He scored 13 of his 15 points in the first half, and tonight, that is player of the game worthy. He is our KPLO Midwest Cooperative Player of the Game. Don't forget Minnesota Vikings football this Sunday on KPLO. The Vikings are in action as they travel to Ford Field to take on the Detroit Lions. A very important game for the Vikings as far as their playoff chances are concerned. Kickoff is scheduled for noon. Vikings pregame at 11 a.m. on your home for Minnesota Vikings football, KPLO. Our next coverage of regional high school basketball will be next Friday on the 28th of December. We will be bringing you the final two games of the East-West Classic involving Chamberlain around 6:30 on Friday evening. It will be the matchup between Chamberlain and Phillip in girls basketball action, followed by Chamberlain versus Sisseton. The final two games of the East-West Classic going on at the Chamberlain Armory. We'll have those games for you on KPLO, and we'll also have the next action for Highmore Harrold's girls team, as they will be part of a doubleheader. Highmore Harrold's boys will be playing Friday at the Parkston Classic. They will also be in Fort Pierre taking on Stanley County as part of a doubleheader next Saturday afternoon, a week from tomorrow, and we'll have that doubleheader for you on KPLO, getting underway, I believe, with the first varsity game at around 4:30. We'll have that for you on KPLO. Don't forget, on your way home from the game, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you, don't veer for deer, slow down and stay alert. And our coverage of regional high school basketball tonight has been brought to you by Venture Communications, D&K Outpost, Wilbur Ellis, Jan Bussey Ford, Highmore Healthcare, Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply, Mike's Tire and Repair, and the Highmore Harrold. Also bringing us coverage of regional high school basketball, Heartland Financial Services, Dakota Vet Clinic and Heartland State Bank, Mashik Food Center, and Prairie Thistle Floral Gifts and Bistro. And coverage of regional high school sports on KPLO brought to you by Darren Moyle Sales, Midwest Cooperatives, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, Buy Right Seed, Hutch's Cafe, Harry K. Chevrolet and Ford, the South Dakota Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection, the Jet Lanes, May Adam, and the Prairie Post. John Neff has been our technical director at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters. I'm Darren Boyle. Remember, these games will be archived and ready for playback on YouTube. Check it out. Go to the YouTube channel and search KPLO Sports. Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm Darren Boyle. Have a good evening.